Hi, so today I want to start a project live with you, so follow me. I have just imported here my credentials from GitHub because you cannot see them, but I just have created a file that is called credential.py in which I have recorded my username equal something and password equal something. So now I got my password and username. So let's go check my post that I made some times ago about going into the GitHub repository. Let me see what we have to do. We have to import GitHub. And here I forget to put an IE and I have to correct it. But I will do it another import from GitHub, and I think that I don't have it in this version. Import GitHub. Let me see if it works. No module name GitHub. So go here and let's use the terminal inside of Sublime Text. If you don't know how to do it, go into my site. Right here, terminus, and you will probably find as the first one here is terminal with Sublime Text. Click in here and you will find how to install this great, incredible plugin. I get a video for this one too. Let me go back. And so in the terminal here, I'm going to do pip. I think it's pip install. I don't know if py github. Okay. So you see, it's good to write a post to remember what you did. Py github. So pip install, and as for my Sublime Text here, I use rep Sublime REPL. That is another plugin that is useful to run your code like you are watching here, like I'm doing here. And go always here and write, for example, Sublime REPL. I think you should get Sublime recording. No, let's make. Well, perhaps I didn't made a post about this. I will probably do it in another time. Okay, so I have to install it. Yeah, where is my? Okay, let's install it. Okay, to install it, I have different version of Python. So this I want to use the latest one, not the 3.7 but the 3.8 version. And so if I don't specify here the version with pi and this this dash here 3.8, then I have to put dash m pip install so I can install it into the 3.8 version. Let's go and see if I have already. No, I haven't installed it into this new, because this is a new version of Python. Everything seems right, so now we don't have any error, as you can see. So let's go and see g equal github username and password. Right, so g equal let's use the class github to enter in your repository, and it is username. You have to put here your my is formazione, okay, but I have, since I have them imported from here, because I don't want you to see my password and username, I will use username and password, and instead you must put your own username and your own password, and so you you should write, for example, if your username is Joe Dante, and then the password here, write Ciao Dante. For example, I don't know which is your password. So these are mine, and let's see if everything works fine. Yeah, perfect. Let's go back here. Now what I want to do is to create a memo. I want to create a new file in my repository, and I want to call it memo. So you see here, to create a text, you go repo.create_file. Really easy. First of all, we got to start to get the stars of a repo. I don't need the stars of a repo. Repo, that's it. To get a specific repository, okay, I want this one. So I will go and let's create an instance of this thing, a variable, or how you want to call it. Repo is equal to g.get user. Yeah, I think dot get repo. So use these two functions to put the user repo into this, and then you have to specify here the name of your repo. That in my case it's formazione.github.io. So I will go and write into this. So let's see how to create our file. Repo.create_file, very easy. Yeah. What is create self path message content? So the path I don't text. I want to create it right in the root. Let's call it memo or memhub, like this. File memhub, but memhub it's too complicated. Let's go for memo this time. And we did it. Okay, let's see if everything works fine or there is some error. Here, repo, the GitHub, what is the problem? Bad credentials. Maybe I could have made something that it's. Let me see if my credentials are good. Okay, I have modified my credentials because I think they were not good. And now repo create file memo create file missing while required positional argument. Very good. I get to put the name. What is this? The created. Perhaps this is the message. Yeah. I forget one argument. Yeah. First, let's call it first memo. We did it. Let's go. Yes. Okay. So now I want to recover what I just. And if I go in, I should find it. Let me go here. GitHub / where is? Let me go to github.com. My site here. There should be my memo. There it is. We did it. Very good. It was simple. And now I want to recover this message through the code, not going into the. So to update the file. Well, I don't need this, I think. Well, to create a new file, to get the specific content. There we go. Content equal get content. It's all very intuitive. So let's say memo equal repo.get contents, and the name of the file, of course, memo.txt, and then I think print memo. Well, let me do it without it. Let's see if everything goes right. What? Let me see what is going on. Make a request, etc. The above exception, Let me try with another file. Why is it taking so long? Timed out. All right. Get contents. Yeah. Get contents. There it is. Get contents for some reason won't work. Yeah. Let me close this one. Now, where is my... Let me try again. Let me... Wait a moment. Okay, let me comment this. Maybe the fact that I am creating each time could be the problem, because I don't give it the time to. Let's see. Timeout error. Okay. Import time. Time to sleep. Let me sleep it for 5 seconds. There we go. I don't know if there is a text thing. Let me see what I can do with my URL text messages. Path raw data. Text messages. Update raw data. Raw data. Memo.raw data is a function, I don't know. Oh no. Well, there we go. Oh, I think it worked somehow. Print memo.raw data. And here now I want my memo file here. Let's run it again. I don't know if okay. Again. But it worked before with the other one. Let me try again. Read timeout 15. I don't know why it takes so long. Let me see my connection. Oh, perhaps it's a problem with my connection. Now it's gone. But I had to put 15 seconds. Memo dot. What? Name memo.txt, path memo.txt, sha sites URL. Where's the content? HTML. This is the address of my memo. This is nice. Let me see if it works. Okay, this is the address of this thing. And what else we get? Git. I shouldn't let you see this, maybe. mtxt master base 64. Where is the content of my? I haven't got the content here. The size it's 9. We space the space it. And let me see this one. It's the same. Very short tutorial indeed. But is this by GitHub? I don't know. Okay, so I finally get how how to make it work. So what I did was to get repo contents here. You see, when if sometime you get an error, if it takes too long and then it gives you an error, maybe you have to try again. The next time you see here timed out, do not worry, try again. Okay, so you see this time it's gone good. So what I did here, I imported let me delete this time thing. I don't need base64. It was not a good idea. That was not a good intuition of mine. I import request and okay. I give my username and password into this class. Then I get my repository here with get user get repo. Then I put my memo here. I get the contents of memo that I previously created here with repo.createFile, as you saw, and then I comment it to avoid creating always this file. Then I get the content, prefer memory data that you see, that are all this data here with the name, etc., etc. And then I get into this link key. There is another dictionary and there is another key into this key that is HTML, where I get this address that takes me to my file. Okay, my repository file here, that is this one, right? But I don't want this. I want to get this thing here that I get with the raw address here, raw.github user content, etc., etc. So I just made, let me delete this. I get this address here of where my file is with the code, and then I just replace it, the initial part, github.com, and this blob thing that I don't need to have the raw version, and so I added at the beginning raw.github and added the HTML without the first part and the blob one, so that I have the right link here. Then I request to get the link, the content of the link, and then I print the content of this page where I get the message with t.text. So if I now hide this that I don't need, I will have, if it takes too much time, I will have to run it again, and it's taking too much time, so it will give me an error. Here it is. But if I run it again now, it should work fastly. We did it. So I don't know how to fix this thing here of the time. I could use time sleep, but I don't think. I must look into some Stack Overflow to see how to avoid it. Now I should find a way to add some data to my repository with creating the file and adding stuff to it. But this will be done in the next episode.